quadratic function looks like this. What is the name of that graph? Do you guys remember? Parabola. Parabola has a vertex at 0, 0 and is a smiley face originally. We're going to talk about graphing these, but everything you're going to graph today is already going to be written in what we call vertex form, which is the form that you can tell where the new vertex is and what the shift is. But we just did all this shift stuff for any function in the last chapter. So all this is just quick review. So for quadratics, A tells us two things. If A is positive, it's a smiley face. And if A is negative, it's a frowny face. We know this, don't we? What else does A tell us? If it's narrower or wider. So we're going to think of it like slope, but we just know that A can tell us if it's narrow or wide, which we'll talk about here in a minute. But I want you to think of that A term like slope to determine, even though it's not a real slope. Okay, H. What does H tell us? Everybody in this room should be able to tell me. Left or right.
Opposite.
And it's opposite. So that means K tells us up or down, and it's the same sign. I really like that our book does the shifting stuff first, so then now we're just applying it to one specific shape, which is the parabola. So let's do two examples, and I'm going to let you guys go on your assignment. That's a worksheet today, so yay. If I have something like this, y equals 1/2 x minus 4 quantity squared plus 3. I'm going to start by drawing my original graph. So here's y equals x squared, and I'll draw the other graph in red. So what does this minus 4 tell me? I'm going to move this vertex.
To the right.
Right 4. And then what does the plus 3 tell us? Up 3. So we're going to take our vertex and we'll go right 4, up 3. So here's my new vertex. And then what does the 1/2 tell us? It's going to go wider, because think of it like slope. It would be rising 1 but running 2. So it'd be going out more than it's going up. It's not a true slope, but all we're going to do for today is just draw it a little bit wider. That's a terrible graph that I just drew. Draw yours better than mine.
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's do another one. I wrote it here. Okay, you guys do this one, and then we'll compare. Y equals 3 times x plus 1 quantity squared minus 4.
Do we have to do the paragraph?
I would, to show if it's wider or narrower. Since we're just sketching, we're not making it exact. That's not 1/3, that's 3/1.
What is the narrow method? The narrow.
Just a narrower parabola.
It's up 3 over. Okay.
So this one was really good. Yeah.
So what does that mean about the graph if you're going up more than you're going out? It's going to be yes. So here's my original, and I'm only drawing my original so I can show that my new graph is narrower than this. So the plus 1 tells me I'm going left 1. The minus 4 tells me I'm going down 4 for my vertex. And then the 3/1, up 3/1 means it's going to be narrower. So I'm just gonna draw something that looks like that. That looks like it's narrower than the original. Okay? Good?
Yep.
Okay, I have a worksheet today that's just graphing in vertex form. Tomorrow is the fun stuff where we have to complete the square to write in vertex form. So that's a little more involved than today's.